Hey, it's Todd Burrier from toddburrier.com, and today we're going to talk about the 5 lessons in the journey. You know, Og Mandino says that the prizes in life are at the end of each journey, not at the beginning. And it's not necessary for me to know how many steps are required to reach the goal, right? I didn't get all that exactly right, but it's pretty close. And that comes from his Greatest Salesman book. And it's so true because most people are so focused on the prize being their goal that they miss all the other prizes. So I'm going to give you these 5 prizes so you really understand what's actually happening as you're building your business, how actually amazing it is for you. So the first prize is the prize in starting. Just starting changes your life. Just starting, because think about it. You go from, okay, I'm going about my business, whatever it is, and I'm not saying that your life is not great. Maybe your life is great, but let's put it this way. If you're not engaging in something new or something that stretches you, you're living in comfort. And living in comfort, meaning living in a comfort zone, gets dull. I don't care what it is. You might be living on the greatest beach in the world, on the greatest island, and pretty soon, after a while, you're going to get bored. I mean, that's the human nature, right? You're going to get bored. Watch a kid with a new toy, right? Loves it, he's crazy about it for a little while, and then all of a sudden he's like, all right, that's enough of that, right? That's just the way, that's who we are. We're like that. And so you have this amazing prize just in starting your business because that's exhilarating. You are now stepping out into the unknown. You're going to be on the roller coaster, right? You're going to have the excitement. You're going to have fear. You're going to have doubt. You're going to have, all kinds of emotions. That's living. That's actually living, right? That's experiencing life. So there's an unbelievable prize just in taking that step. Your life changes forever. Just starting. The second prize is learning how to understand and cope with the desire for instant gratification. Because let me tell you, instant gratification has messed you up in your life. I know, because it's messed me up in my life, right? The desire to have what we want and want it now causes us to make so many bad choices. I mean, so many bad choices. And so to learn the lesson deeply, that the best things in life, because we don't step back and go, hey, I have this incredible relationship that I have, right, with my wife because it wasn't instant gratification. I stayed in there, right? Stayed in there, right? And that's the nature of anything you build in your life, anything of value in your life. You couldn't just have instant gratification all the time. You had to have times that kind of were sucky, right? That's just true. And so it helps you build protection and understanding against the demon of instant gratification, which is causing so many of the people around you to live lives of desperation because they're ruled by the desire for instant gratification, which is killing their long-term prospects. And so the second thing you get is the understanding, and you become protected against that demon. The third is there are lots of rewards along the way. There are so many rewards along the way, and you have to celebrate them, right? When you sponsor someone, celebrate that, right? When you've done something, let's say you made a phone call that you were afraid to make, but you did it anyway. Celebrate that. Are you kidding? Give yourself credit. Go, hey, I did that. I was afraid and I did it anyway. That's an incredible thing for you. It's a platform for growing, platform for learning. So when you hit a new rank, right, you reach some little achievement, celebrate that, right? You're going to beat yourself up for doing stuff that when you make mistakes, you might as well celebrate when you do something right. I mean, isn't that just fair, being fair to yourself? So that's the third. Celebrating along the way is important and valuable and makes perfect sense. You might as well enjoy the ride, right? I mean, that's what life's all about. Life is a life well lived is not struggle free. A life well lived is not without issues or problems, right? I mean, that's not real. And so embrace that, right? Embrace it and celebrate when you've overcome something. That's really cool, or when you've accomplished something. Next is the value of the lessons in your steps. You see, you don't know your number of steps, right? You don't know. You don't know what that's going to look like for you. Your path is going to be different from everybody else's, which is why you should never look to the side and say, hey, how come they're doing that? They're not you. That's why you're you. And so you have your journey, and you're going to persevere, and you're going to persist, and you're going to endure, and you're going to accomplish, and you're going to succeed but it's going to be in your steps, right? I mean, you might have a giant boulder in the road one day and you got to walk around it a long way, right? I mean, so what? That's what you do, right? You're like the ant. I'll go over it. I'll go under it. I'll go around it. I don't care what's going to, I'll pole vault over it. Whatever it takes, I'm going to get over it. You don't know what the number of steps are for you, but you do know that if you keep walking, you're going to get where you want to go. And that's an incredible lesson to learn because, again, it's applicable everywhere. And then the fifth one is the great one, right? That's the prize, right? That's the prize. You reach the goal, right? And you're like, man, really? Will I reach the goal? Yeah, you will. I don't know when it's going to be, but you will. But you have to recognize you don't know when it's going to be. And it's going to be a while. But at some point, you keep going, right? If you don't quit, you'll succeed as long as you're working, right? And so when you reach the goal, that feels great, but not for very long. Right? It's just the truth. I don't care what the goal is. I don't care how big it is. I don't care how giant the check is. It's only going to feel great for a little bit. And so that's a little bit of misled you a little bit because that is not the prize. That's actually not the prize. The prize is who you became. That's the ultimate prize. Because having gotten there, the person you have become is an entirely different, unbelievably evolved, incredible version of the person you are right now. And then it'll be time for the next level of your journey. I hope that was really helpful for you because it is a fact. So if you got value, share that. Share that with your teams. Maybe that will help them. And thanks for stopping by today.